Believe it or not, bees really have knees. These fascinating insects have a unique physical feature that plays a crucial role in their everyday life. Bees store pollen in special, hairy baskets located on their knees, which is a key part of their incredible pollination process. When a bee visits a flower, it collects nectar and pollen while buzzing from bloom to bloom. The hairs on their knees trap the pollen grains, allowing the bee to carry it back to the hive efficiently. This ability not only supports the bee's food supply, but also helps fertilize flowers, which is essential for plant reproduction. Without bees in their knee baskets, many plants would struggle to reproduce, leading to decreased biodiversity. It's amazing to think that such a small part of a bee's anatomy plays such a big role in our ecosystem. So next time you see a bee buzzing around, remember those little baskets on their knees are not just cute. They're vital for keeping our gardens and crops thriving. How cool is that? Is it really true that swimwear is restricted in France? In a surprising twist, French law mandates that male swimmers wear fitted trunks, which means no baggy shorts are allowed. This unique regulation aims to uphold a sense of decorum at public swimming pools and beaches. Interestingly, the law goes a step further by banning blue trunks specifically, although the reason for this peculiar restriction isn't entirely clear. The design of swimwear is not just a matter of style in France, it reflects cultural values about modesty and proper behavior in public spaces. So if you plan to swim in France, be sure to pack those snug-fitting trunks and steer clear of that blue fabric if you want to avoid any run-ins with local rules. This focus on swimwear standards sparks discussions on how different countries view public etiquette and personal expression at the beach. What if I told you about RC Cola's surprising origin? The story of RC Cola begins with a clever inventor named Frank M. Robinson. Faced with a refusal from a Coca-Cola salesman who wouldn't lower the price for bulk syrup, Robinson decided to take matters into his own hands. Instead of giving up, he developed his own cola recipe in 1905, aiming to create a delicious alternative that was also affordable. The result was Royal Crown Cola, affectionately known as RC Cola. With its unique blend of flavors, it quickly gained popularity, offering drinkers a refreshing choice that challenged the soda giants. This ambitious spirit of innovation not only fostered healthy competition in the beverage market, but also opened the door for other brands to find their place. So next time you pop open a can of RC Cola, remember that it all started with one man's determination to create great soda on his terms. You won't believe this about ancient golden artifacts. The Quimbaya artifacts, uncovered in Colombia and thought to date back between 300 and 1000 CE, are a fascinating glimpse into the ingenuity of early civilizations. These small, intricately crafted golden statues primarily depict animals, revealing the extraordinary artistry of the Quimbaya culture. Researchers have proposed wild theories regarding their true purpose. Some even suggest they represent early flying machines. Imagine small golden birds complete with delicate wings, possibly symbolizing humanity's oldest dream of flight long before the invention of modern airplanes. This astonishing idea sparks lively debates among archaeologists and historians about the cultural significance of these treasures. Were they simply decorative items, or did they serve a more profound role in spiritual or ceremonial practices? The enchanting beauty of the Quimbaya artifacts lies not only in their skillful craftsmanship, but also in the mysteries they encapsulate about the aspirations of ancient peoples. Each piece encourages us to reflect on how creativity and innovation might have flourished in a time that feels so distant, yet is so deeply connected to our own quest for exploration. Here's something incredible about ancient toothpaste. Ancient civilizations had some of the strangest ideas when it came to dental care. Instead of the minty, fresh paste we use today, they relied on abrasive materials like crushed bones, oyster shells, and even ashes to scrub their teeth clean. While these rough ingredients effectively remove food particles and plaque, they probably did not do much for breath freshening. Can you imagine how that must have felt? Picture someone using gritty toothpaste made from charred remains or crushed sea creatures. Unlike the smooth, sweet flavors we enjoy now, these early toothpaste alternatives likely left a lot to be desired in terms of taste and smell. Thankfully, modern science has led us to develop gentle and effective dental products that not only clean, but also leave our breath fresh and pleasant. How far have we come in the quest for a bright smile? Can you imagine more pets than kids in Japan? This surprising reality highlights a significant trend in Japanese society, where the number of pets surpasses that of children. With over 20 million pets in Japan and only around 15 million children, many people are choosing furry companions over traditional family structures. Factors like busy lifestyles, urban living, and public attitudes toward marriage and parenting play a vital role in this shift. As more young adults prioritize careers and personal freedom, pets often provide the companionship and emotional support that families might traditionally offer. Additionally, pet ownership has become a growing industry, with businesses catering to pet owners, from grooming services to luxury pet hotels. This trend not only reflects changing societal norms, but also showcases how beloved pets have become part of the family picture in modern Japan. What does this mean for the future of families and pet culture worldwide? You might be surprised by beaver teeth's color and strength. These remarkable animals have teeth that are not just strong, but also orange, which may seem unusual. The orange color comes from iron, a mineral that strengthens their teeth, making them particularly effective for gnawing through tough wood. Beavers are nature's builders, and they use their powerful chompers to fell trees and create dams in rivers and streams. This not only provides them with food, but also creates ponds that benefit various ecosystems. A beaver's front teeth keep growing throughout its life, which means they need to gnaw regularly to keep them at a manageable length. Their amazing dental design ensures they can be efficient at their wood-chomping tasks, while also playing a crucial role in shaping their habitats. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips creatures like beavers for survival in such unique ways? Is it really true that Sweden split from Denmark? In the early 16th century, tensions soared within the Kalmar Union, a political alliance that once united Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. The main conflict arose between Denmark and Sweden, causing a series of uprisings and internal strife. These tensions were fueled by power struggles and disputes over resources. Despite attempts to maintain unity, Sweden officially broke away from the Union in 1523, ending this significant political partnership after more than a century. This split not only altered the course of Scandinavian history, but also laid the groundwork for the rivalries and relationships that continue to shape Nordic interactions today. The legacy of the Kalmar Union reminds us of the complexities in regional alliances and how historical decisions influence present-day politics. What lessons can we learn from this turbulent past? Did you know sea levels are not flat worldwide? This fascinating fact stems from the Earth's rotation and varying gravitational forces. As our planet spins, it causes a slight bulging at the equator due to centrifugal force, making sea levels a bit higher there compared to the poles. Additionally, underwater mountains, valleys, and even the Earth's gravitational pull can change how much water sits in different areas. For example, regions with stronger gravity pull more water towards them, creating local high spots in the sea level. So while we often think of the oceans as one flat surface, they're actually a dynamic and uneven landscape influenced by a variety of natural forces. This unevenness is why scientists use satellite measurements to track sea level changes accurately, and it highlights the complex interactions between gravity and Earth's shape. Prepare to be amazed by the world's largest hotel, the Beauty Crown. Grand Hotel in Sanya, China, proudly holds the title of the largest hotel globally by room count, featuring an impressive total of over 6,000 rooms since its grand opening in 2015. This colossal hotel is more than just a place to stay. Its unique architecture consists of 7 striking structures that resemble trees of life, symbolizing growth and abundance. As you wander through its vast expanse, you'll discover luxurious amenities that cater to every guest's needs, from sprawling swimming pools to exquisite dining options. Not only does the hotel provide stunning views of the surrounding landscape, but it also immerses visitors in a rich cultural experience. Whether you're an adventurous traveler or seeking relaxation, the Beauty Crown Grand Hotel offers a perfect getaway within its magnificent walls. Ready to explore this architectural wonder? Meet August, the fascinating night faun of nature. This tiny creature measures about 70 millimeters tall and 15 millimeters wide, packing a lot of intrigue into its small size. Known for its unique adaptations, August thrives in low-light environments, making it a master of nocturnal exploration. With its delicate features and agile movements, this night faun navigates through shadows with ease, finding food and avoiding predators. August's distinctive physical traits allow it to blend seamlessly into its surroundings, ensuring its safety during nighttime adventures. Interestingly, despite its small stature, August plays a crucial role in the ecosystem, helping to maintain the balance of the habitats it occupies. So next time you encounter a creature with such impressive adaptations, remember the extraordinary August, a perfect example of nature's wonders. What other marvels do you think are waiting to be discovered? Guess what really drives the Trevi Fountain's magic? The Trevi Fountain in Rome is more than just a stunning landmark. It's also a powerful charitable force. Every year, visitors toss more than €1 million into its sparkling waters while making wishes. But here's the twist. This money isn't just lost to the waves. Instead, it goes on to fund a supermarket dedicated to helping those in need. Imagine the joy of knowing that every coin thrown helps feed a family. This incredible initiative transforms the traditional act of wishing into a lifeline for the less fortunate. So the next time you see someone tossing a coin into the fountain, remember they're not just hoping for luck, they're also contributing to a worthy cause. Isn't it inspiring how a simple wish can change lives in such a meaningful way? This might surprise you. Space has a graveyard. When satellites finish their missions, they don't just disappear. Instead, they are carefully moved to what are known as graveyard orbits or guided to re-enter Earth's atmosphere. NASA estimates that there are over 8,000 inactive satellites and other debris floating around in space. Graveyard orbits are specially designated areas, usually far from operational satellites, where defunct spacecraft are sent to avoid collision risks. Meanwhile, some objects are directed to burn up in the atmosphere, which minimizes the amount of debris that could affect active satellites. This careful management is crucial because space debris can pose serious threats to operational spacecraft and even the International Space Station. So the next time you think about satellites, remember that there's a whole hidden world managing their end of life gracefully. Did you know a Boeing 767 has 3 million parts? That staggering number highlights just how intricate modern aircraft design really is. Each part, from the tiniest screw to the massive wings, plays a vital role in making the plane safe and efficient. Engineers and designers meticulously plan every aspect to ensure that the aircraft can withstand harsh conditions while flying hundreds of miles in the sky. Not only do they focus on structural integrity, but they also integrate advanced technology to enhance performance and fuel efficiency. The complexity doesn't end there. Regular maintenance checks are crucial to keep everything in top shape. When you consider all these parts working together, it's amazing to think how a machine this large can be so reliable. So next time you see a Boeing 767, remember there's a small community of engineers who have made flying possible by perfecting every one of those 3 million parts. Is Anchorage really the international cargo hotspot? Yes, it absolutely is. Anchorage, Alaska has become a crucial player in the world of international freight thanks to its strategic location. Situated between Asia and North America, it allows cargo planes to quickly access major markets. This means that goods can travel efficiently from one continent to another without unnecessary delays. The city's Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport is one of the busiest air cargo hubs in the world, with planes arriving and departing at all hours, transporting everything from electronics to perishable food items. This bustling airport not only supports local jobs, but also strong international trade relationships. Businesses rely on Anchorage's unique position to save time and money when shipping their products. As global commerce continues to grow, Anchorage's role as a key connection point will only become more important. So next time you receive a package that traveled thousands of miles, remember that it might have passed through Anchorage on its way to you. Prepare to be amazed by Ottoman Empire spies. The Ottoman Empire, which lasted over 6 centuries, relied on an intricate network of spies to keep its vast territories in check. These undercover agents were essential for tracking traders in ensuring their loyalty to the empire. Spies often posed as ordinary citizens, gathering vital information on political dissent or potential rebellions. This secret police force operated discreetly, conducting surveillance in bustling marketplaces and along trade routes, where merchants exchanged not just goods, but vital intelligence. Through cunning tactics, the empire could swiftly address any signs of unrest before they escalated. The Ottoman authorities understood that maintaining control required more than just military strength. It involved being aware of public sentiment and potential plots against the throne. This fascinating aspect of their governance showcases how deeply intertwined commerce and politics were during that era, raising questions about the role of espionage in history. Hard to believe, but Pringles designer lives on. Frederick Bauer was the creative genius behind the iconic Pringles can, a packaging innovation that changed how we enjoy potato chips forever. Before his design, chips often crumbled in bags, but his cylindrical can kept them intact and fresh. This clever approach not only made snacking easier, but also transformed the market, leading to the widespread popularity of Pringles. After Bauer passed away, he left behind a unique legacy. His family honored his love for his creation by placing his ashes in a Pringles can. This touching tribute highlights how much the design meant to him and the lasting impact it has had on snacking culture. Today, every time someone pops open a can of Pringles, they unknowingly celebrate Bauer's creativity and passion. Isn't it fascinating how creativity can leave such a lasting mark on our everyday lives? This might surprise you. Japan has over 3,000 onsen. These natural hot springs are beloved spots for relaxation and wellness, scattered all over the country, from serene mountains to scenic coastlines. Onsen culture is deeply woven into the fabric of Japanese life, where people visit to unwind and soak in mineral-rich waters that are believed to have healing properties. Not just places for a warm bath, onsen often feature beautiful settings, like lush forests or seaside views, enhancing the experience of tranquility. Many visitors enjoy the traditional rituals surrounding onsen, such as the custom of washing before entering the baths, and the relaxation areas that offer stunning views. Whether you prefer an outdoor bath under the stars or a cozy indoor one, onsen provide a unique escape to recharge your mind and body. Have you ever dreamed of stepping into one of these rejuvenating springs? Guess what really drives your work mood? Studies show that viewing pictures of animals can significantly enhance your emotional state and even increase productivity. When you gaze at adorable animal photos, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine, which can lift your spirits and make tasks seem more enjoyable. This simple activity helps you reduce stress and stay focused, as these cute creatures often spark joy and wonder. Research indicates that taking a few moments to admire animal images can improve your attention to detail, making you more efficient in your work. Plus, it's a fun and easy way to take a break while still being engaged. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed at your desk, try pulling up some pictures of puppies or kittens. You might just notice a shift in your mood and get back to work with renewed energy. What's your favorite animal to see in pictures? Did you know that Barra Airport lands on the beach? This unique airport in Scotland has been captivating travelers since the 1930s, operating directly on the beautiful sands of Barra Island. Unlike any typical airport, its runways are actually beaches that disappear under the waves during high tide, which means that flights rely on the tide schedule for takeoffs and landings. To ensure safety, pilots only operate during daylight hours when visibility is at its best. Imagine watching a plane gently touch down on the shoreline, with the ocean just a stone's throw away. Passengers enjoy stunning views of the coastline as they prepare for arrival or takeoff. This special feature makes Barra Airport not only crucial for connecting the island with the mainland, but also a popular spot for aviation enthusiasts and curious tourists alike. Have you ever seen planes land on a beach? Discover the unique eyelashes that tell time. The eyelash clock, created by designer Vina Vittel, transforms the way we look at timekeeping. Instead of traditional clock hands, this fascinating watch uses eyelash-like fibers that sweep gracefully around its face, making it both a functional timepiece and a piece of art. This innovative design not only captivates the eye, but also challenges the norms of conventional clocks. With its unique blend of style and practicality, the eyelash clock invites conversation and curiosity. Imagine wearing something that not only helps you keep track of hours, but also sparks interest in compliments. Vina Vitelli's creation beautifully showcases how art can enhance everyday objects, turning the simple act of checking the time into a delightful experience. Can you envision this striking piece adorning your wrist or hanging on your wall? Can you imagine dreaming over 1,400 times a year? It's true. Studies estimate that the average person dreams around 1,400 times annually. This means that every night, while you're cozily snug in bed, your brain embarks on a wild adventure, churning out dreams as a natural part of the sleep cycle. Dreams occur mainly during the rapid eye movement, REM, stage of sleep, where brain activity is as high as when we're awake. These nighttime narratives can be exciting, weird, or even frightening, diving deep into our thoughts and feelings. Whether you're flying through the clouds or stuck in an awkward situation, each dream is a reflection of your mind's creativity and emotions. Interestingly, not everyone remembers their dreams, but they still happen. Some experts believe that dreaming helps with problem solving, processing emotions, and even improving memory. So next time you wake up, remember that while you may not recall your dreams, your brain has been busy exploring a unique world every single night. What adventures do your dreams take you on? Guess what really drives the anglerfish's glow? The anglerfish, a fascinating inhabitant of the deep sea, uses its bioluminescent lure to attract unsuspecting prey in the pitch-black ocean depths. This incredible adaptation features a glowing bulb located at the end of a long, flexible rod that emerges from its head. When the anglerfish sways this glowing appendage back and forth, it mimics the movements of smaller creatures or even plant life. This clever trick tempts curious fish to come closer, making them easy targets for the anglerfish's wide mouth and sharp teeth. Not only does this bioluminescent feature help in hunting, but it also demonstrates the anglerfish's remarkable ability to thrive in an environment with little sunlight. In a world where survival depends on creativity, the anglerfish shines bright, literally. How many other deep-sea wonders like this one remain undiscovered? Here's a wild fact about the halo effect. The halo effect is a fascinating psychological phenomenon that shapes the way we perceive people. Imagine meeting someone for the first time and immediately finding them attractive or likable. This first impression can significantly influence how we view their other traits, even if we barely know them. For example, if we think someone is beautiful, we might also assume they are kind, smart, or funny, even without evidence. This can happen in many settings, like at work or in social situations, where a charming smile might lead us to trust someone more than we should. It's important to be aware of this bias because it can cloud our judgment and lead to unfair assumptions. So next time you're making a first impression, remember that you might be affected by the halo effect too. What if I told you mummies were medicine? In Victorian England, some of the wealthiest and most influential people held an astonishing belief that Egyptian mummies offered powerful medicinal benefits. Between the 19th and early 20th centuries, it wasn't uncommon for these elites to consume powdered mummy as a cure for various ailments. They thought the mummified remains had magical properties that could heal anything from headaches to more severe health issues. This peculiar practice stemmed from a fascination with ancient cultures and a desire for exotic remedies. The trend was fueled by the growing interest in archaeology and Egyptology, as well as a misunderstanding of ancient Egyptian beliefs. Despite the mysterious allure, consuming mummies posed significant health risks and was based more on superstition than science. Eventually, this bizarre trend faded as modern medicine advanced and revealed safer, effective treatments. Today, the idea seems utterly bizarre, but it highlights how far people were willing to go for a touch of the mysterious past. Have you ever wondered how EMV chips keep you safe? Since 1986, credit card EMV chip technology has been improving security for shoppers around the world. The first implementation was in France, and it quickly spread to Germany and beyond. EMV stands for Europay, MasterCard, and Visa, the three companies that developed this technology. The tiny chip in your card generates a unique code for every transaction, making it extremely difficult for fraudsters to clone your card. Before EMV, magnetic stripes were common but much easier to copy. Thanks to this innovative chip technology, your purchases are far more secure, even at busy points of sale. As you swipe or insert your card, the EMV chip communicates with the payment terminal, ensuring your information is safe. With the rise of digital payment methods, EMV chips also serve as a key component in protecting against online fraud. So next time you use your card, you can feel confident that your money is better protected. Guess what really drives pangolins to roll up tight? Pangolins, unique mammals covered entirely in keratin scales, have an extraordinary defense mechanism. When threatened, they curl into a nearly impenetrable ball. This remarkable action reveals only their sharp, overlapping plates, tough enough to withstand attacks from formidable predators like lions and leopards. These scales, composed of keratin, the same material found in human fingernails, are not only flexible, but also highly effective at deflecting bites. Mothers also demonstrate this protective behavior, rolling around their young to create a living shield from danger. However, the very features that help them survive in the wild have made pangolins a target for human greed. Their scales are mistakenly believed to have medicinal properties, leading to their status as one of the most trafficked animals worldwide. Conservationists are now working tirelessly to protect these remarkable creatures, whose silent strength and prehistoric armor highlight a fascinating chapter in mammalian evolution. Will we work to save pangolins before it's too late? What's up with those fancy birdhouses? Male bowerbirds are truly the architects of the avian world. These clever birds build elaborate structures called bowers in hopes of attracting a mate. But these aren't just any run-of-the-mill nests. They're intricate displays made from twigs, leaves, and other natural materials that can take considerable time and effort to construct. The satin bowerbird in particular is famous for its eye-catching preference for blue items. From feathers to bottle caps, these birds go on scavenger hunts to find all sorts of colorful treasures, which they carefully arrange around their bowers. This vibrant collection and the aesthetic quality of the bower itself send a visual signal to potential partners, showcasing not just their building skills, but also their health and vitality. And it works. Research has shown that females are more likely to choose mates with the most impressive bowers. So when you spot a bowerbird, remember you're looking at a passionate artist trying to win over their special someone. Let's uncover the truth about the steak challenge. Did you know that over 10,000 brave eaters have tackled the infamous 72-ounce steak challenge? This jaw-dropping feat, often held at restaurants like the Big Texan Steak Ranch in Amarillo, Texas, dares participants to finish a whopping 4.5 pounds of steak in just under an hour. Alongside the steak, contestants must also polish off a side of shrimp, a salad, baked potato, and a roll. It might sound impossible, but for many it's a badge of honor. Some train their appetites like athletes, preparing days in advance by eating larger meals or gradually increasing their intake. The challenge isn't just about food, it's a test of willpower and determination. Think you could conquer this beefy mountain, or would you be defeated by the sheer size? Join the ranks of those who have triumphed or watch in awe as others try. Prepare to be amazed by the white rhino's name. This iconic animal actually owes its name to a mistranslation. The term white rhino comes from the Dutch word wiede, which means wide, describing the rhino's broad mouth. Early European settlers, observing these magnificent creatures in Africa, confused the two words, leading to the misnomer we use today. Instead of recognizing the original meaning, they mistakenly associated it with the color white. Interestingly, the white rhino is grayish in color, which adds to the irony. This species is one of the largest land mammals and plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, helping to maintain the balance of its habitat. Despite its name, the white rhino is an incredible example of how language can evolve and change over time. Isn't it fascinating how a simple misunderstanding can lead to such a memorable name? Guess what really drives ancient Rome's gladiators? In the bustling heart of the Roman Empire, fierce gladiators were not just fighters. They were highly skilled warriors molded in specialized schools called ludi. Managed by expert trainers known as lanistas, these schools offered a rigorous regimen aimed at preparing fighters for the intense battles that drew massive crowds to the Colosseum. Imagine the atmosphere. Early mornings filled with the clatter of swords and animated shouts of trainers. Gladiators trained tirelessly, perfecting both combat techniques and teamwork, as they often fought in pairs or groups. The ludi served as demanding environments, teaching these warriors to endure physical pain and mental pressures alike. While seen by many as mere entertainment, gladiators led multifaceted lives, establishing strong bonds with their trainers and comrades. Some even became celebrities, known for their prowess and valor. The brutal reality of a gladiator's life was harsh, yet through their relentless training, they emerged as powerful symbols of courage and skill, leaving an indelible mark on history. Prepare to be amazed by silent giraffes. Unlike most animals, giraffes don't have vocal cords, which means they can't produce sounds in the way we usually expect. Instead, these fascinating creatures communicate using infrasonic sounds, which are low-frequency noises that we humans can't hear. Imagine trying to chat with friends without actually making any noise. These sounds travel long distances, allowing giraffes to communicate with one another over great expanses of their savanna habitat. While we might picture a loud animal making a racket, giraffes are the masters of discreet communication. They utilize this ability to stay connected with their friends and alert each other about potential dangers. This unique trait demonstrates how diverse the animal kingdom can be, showing that communication comes in many forms. How many other secrets might giraffes be hiding? Guess what really drives Volgograd's mysterious disk wonders? During excavations in Russia, scientists uncovered extraordinary artifacts known as the Volgograd disks. These massive tungsten disks, reminiscent of flying saucers, have ignited the imagination of many, leading to wild theories about extraterrestrial origins. While the idea of aliens crafting these bizarre objects is certainly captivating, researchers assert a more terrestrial explanation. They believe these disks formed naturally over millennia through erosion processes, sculpted by the relentless forces of wind and water. Tungsten, a remarkably durable metal, withstands these elements, leading to the eerie saucer-like shapes we see today. As curiosity swirled among the media and the public, tales of UFOs and alien encounters garnered attention, overshadowing the disk's true origin story. Although the Volgograd disks do not provide evidence of extraterrestrial life, they serve as a potent reminder of the planet's secrets and the captivating natural processes that shape our world. How many more wonders lie hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered? Did you know wolves are family-oriented creatures? These incredible animals often form strong, lifelong pair bonds with their female partners. In the wild, wolf packs are not just groups of individuals. They are primarily family units. This means that their social structure is based on kinship rather than the familiar idea of a strict alpha hierarchy. A wolf pack typically consists of a breeding pair and their offspring, working together to hunt and protect their territory. This family dynamic fosters strong loyalty and cooperation, ensuring the survival of the group. Furthermore, the young learn survival skills from their parents and older siblings, creating a tight-knit social fabric that is remarkable in the animal kingdom. So next time you think of wolves, remember that their strength lies in their familial bonds. This is what makes them such extraordinary and fascinating creatures. Did you know Tokelau uses the New Zealand dollar? Nestled in the South Pacific, Tokelau is a unique territory that stands out for a curious reason. It has no official currency of its own. Instead, the island relies entirely on the New Zealand dollar for its transactions. This situation might seem surprising, but it actually highlights Tokelau's ties to New Zealand, reflecting the close relationship between the two. While many countries develop their own currencies to symbolize independence or national identity, Tokelau's economy is closely linked to New Zealand's. This means residents can easily access and use New Zealand dollars for everyday purchases, but they miss out on having their own coins or bills that represent their island culture. Despite this, Tokelau remains a stunning destination, known for its natural beauty and rich history. Whether you're buying a coconut or a souvenir, you'll be using that iconic New Zealand dollar. Isn't it fascinating how currency can connect places in unexpected ways? Let's uncover the truth about earwax and ears. Earwax or cerumen isn't just a nuisance. It plays a vital role in keeping our ears healthy. This natural substance helps trap dust, bacteria, and other tiny particles, preventing them from reaching the eardrum. Interestingly, our ears are part of a self-cleaning system. When we talk or chew, the movements of our jaw help push earwax out, allowing it to clear away dirt and debris without any extra effort. But there's more to ears than their cleaning function. They are also considered an erogenous zone, meaning they can be quite sensitive to touch and stimulation. This sensitivity makes them a part of the body that many find pleasurable. So next time you think about earwax, remember how important it is in keeping your ears clean and how sensitive they can be. Who knew your ears had so much going on? Why exactly does Grey's Anatomy use real cow organs? The popular medical drama takes authenticity seriously, even when it comes to the gory details. Instead of using synthetic organs, the show's production team chose real cow organs to make the surgical scenes as realistic as possible. This decision adds a level of genuine intensity that makes viewers feel like they are right there in the operating room. The hands we see performing delicate surgeries are not just actors' hands. They belong to actual surgeons who expertly handle the organs. Watching these skilled professionals at work gives the medical scenes a credible edge, making the show stand out. Whether you're a fan of drama, medicine, or both, this choice elevates the experience. It raises an interesting question about how much realism we actually want in our entertainment. Would you feel different if you knew every scene was completely fake? Did you know Jesus might have been born in a cave? Traditionally, many people picture his birth taking place in a cozy stable filled with animals, but biblical scholars suggest it could have actually occurred in a cave. This idea stems from ancient practices in Bethlehem, where caves were often used as shelters for livestock. These caves provided protection from the harsh weather and predators. Furthermore, the Gospel of Luke mentions a manger, an animal feeding trough, and caves were typically equipped with such features. While this theory might shift how we visualize that iconic scene, it helps us understand the historical and cultural context of Jesus' early life. Imagining his birth in a cave allows us to connect more deeply with the humble beginnings of a figure who would go on to inspire millions. What do you think of this different perspective? Let's uncover the truth about early computers. The evolution of computers is nothing short of fascinating, particularly when you compare modern desktops with a computer from 1958. Back then, that early model had an astonishing 15,000 wires, all meticulously arranged to carry signals and power. Just imagine the chaos. This contrasts sharply with today's computers, which usually contain only about 20 to 30 wires. These advancements showcase not just improvements in technology, but also the incredible complexity of early computing machines. Each wire in those vintage computers served a crucial role in processing data and running basic commands, while today's systems rely on sophisticated circuit boards and software to do the heavy lifting. As we dive deeper into the world of computers, it's amazing to think how far we've come in just a few decades, transforming from bulky, wire-filled machines into sleek, efficient devices that fit into our backpacks. What will the future hold for computing? Texting secrets revealed. What are we hiding from each other? A striking 95% of people confess to texting things they would never dare to say in person. Why is that? Texting creates a unique layer of distance, giving us the confidence to express our feelings, offer apologies, or even confront someone about a difficult issue. This distance can feel safe, allowing genuine emotions to flow without the pressure of face-to-face interactions. However, while this convenience can lead to honest conversations, it can also stir up misunderstandings. The subtle tone and body language that help convey meaning in person can easily get lost in a text. Have you ever received a message that made you pause, wondering if the sender was joking or being serious? This phenomenon shows how digital communication can blur the lines of intention. Although texting can feel liberating, it's essential to remember that a well-timed conversation might provide more clarity and connection. So next time you reach for your phone, Consider if the message might be clearer delivered in person. Guess what inspired Aladdin's original design? This fascinating tidbit reveals that the iconic character from Disney's animated film was initially crafted with features resembling those of Hollywood superstar Tom Cruise. Imagine a young hero with the charm and charisma of Cruise, transporting audiences into the magical world of Agrabah. The creative team behind Disney made bold choices when adapting the classic Middle Eastern folktale, considering how modern audiences would relate to the character. The decision to draw on Tom Cruise's likeness speaks volumes about the blending of cultures and influences in animation. While later iterations of Aladdin veered away from this inspiration, the early design showcases the unique interplay between Western celebrity and traditional storytelling. It's not just about looks. Character design plays a significant role in how audiences connect with a story. So the next time you watch Aladdin, remember that this charming street rat was once envisioned through the lens of a star. Isn't it interesting how animation combines different influences to create something magical? What if I told you augmented reality rings are here? These exciting gadgets let users see and interact with holograms floating in midair, all without needing screens or special lenses. Imagine reaching out and grabbing a virtual object that isn't really there, just by moving your fingers. That's the magic of augmented reality rings. They use advanced sensors to detect your finger movements and respond instantly, creating a seamless experience unlike anything we've seen before. You can manipulate virtual interfaces effortlessly, whether it's playing games or designing structures right in front of you. Users can feel like they're part of a sci-fi movie, bringing fantasy closer to reality. As technology continues to improve, these rings could revolutionize how we interact with digital information, making our daily tasks easier and sparking creativity. Are you ready to step into the future with these amazing devices? Can you believe the Champawat tiger's deadly reign? This infamous tiger is responsible for an astonishing 435 human fatalities in Nepal and India, making it one of the most lethal wild animals in history. To put that in perspective, in the past 30 years, bears in the United States have caused an average of just 2 deaths per year, while spiders and snakes contribute 6 and 5 deaths respectively. The sheer number of lives taken by this single tiger dwarfs the combined toll of all bears, spiders, and snakes during the same period. It highlights the unique and sometimes terrifying interplay between humans and wildlife. What makes the Champawat tiger's story particularly chilling is that its attacks were not isolated incidents. Rather, they reflect a pattern of human-wildlife conflict that can occur when natural habitats are disrupted and prey becomes scarce. This tiger wasn't just a predator, it also became a symbol of fear and loss for many communities. The question remains, how can we better coexist with such magnificent yet dangerous creatures? You might be shocked to learn that Buffalo guessing game amazed everyone. In 1906, a fascinating competition took place where over 800 participants tried their luck at guessing the weight of a buffalo. This wasn't just a fun activity, it was a showcase of remarkable guesswork. What's truly impressive is that one keen observer guessed the exact weight, while the average of all guesses was astonishingly close, within just 0.8% of the actual figure. This event highlighted how people can often make surprisingly accurate estimations based on their instincts, knowledge, or even just pure luck. The public's interest in this Guess the Weight challenge not only demonstrated their curiosity about animals, but also captured the excitement of competition. Imagine the thrill of being that one precise guesser amidst hundreds of others. What factors do you think helped them get so close to the right answer? Here's something incredible about South Korea's gaming laws. In South Korea, a fascinating regulation restricts children under 17 from playing online games after midnight. This policy, aimed at nurturing healthier gaming habits, reflects the government's commitment to youth well-being. Authorities monitor gaming IDs to ensure compliance, making it a serious rule. Parents and educators have expressed support for this initiative, believing that it helps combat excessive gaming, which can lead to issues like poor sleep and social withdrawal. The government wants to encourage kids to engage in other activities, such as sports or reading, rather than staying up late glued to screens. By setting this curfew, South Korea is pushing for a more balanced lifestyle for its young gamers. Could this be a step towards fostering healthier digital habits in kids everywhere? Imagine the final notes of the Beatles' last concert. On August 29, 1966, the Beatles played their final live concert at Candlestick Park in San Francisco, marking a historic end to an incredible era. This wasn't just any show. It was the last time the Fab Four would perform together in a stadium setting, leaving fans with unforgettable memories. While thousands cheered for their beloved band, the truth was that behind the scenes, John, Paul, George, and Ringo felt the weight of their fame heavily pressing down on them. They faced not just the thrill of their popularity, but also the overwhelming pressures that came along with it. The noise of the screaming fans, combined with the challenges of delivering a flawless performance, made touring stressful. After this concert, they decided to retire from live performances, shifting their focus to studio work, which allowed them to explore new musical ideas without the constraints of a live audience. This bold choice paved the way for some of their most innovative and beloved albums, forever changing the landscape of music. Imagine being a year older at birth in South Korea. In this fascinating country, they used a traditional age system that counted newborns as 1 year old right from birth. But it doesn't stop there. Everyone would celebrate their age increment not on their birthday, but on New Year's Day. This quirky approach meant that someone born just before the new year could technically be 2 years older than their international age. For instance, if a baby was born on December 31st, they'd be considered 1 year old the very next day. However, in 2023, South Korea officially ditched this unique system to align with international age calculations, so now people count years the way most of the world does. Despite this change, many South Koreans still hold on to their traditional mindset, making it a fascinating intersection of culture and modernity. Can you imagine how confusing it could be to explain your age when meeting someone from another country? Navigating these age differences offers a glimpse into the rich tapestry of South Korea's cultural heritage. Did you know Greenland is mostly above the Arctic Circle? This massive island is almost entirely covered in ice, making it one of the most unique places on Earth. Around 80% of its land is blanketed in glaciers and snow, which not only creates stunning landscapes, but also hides secrets of our planet's past. Scientists study the ice cores drilled from Greenland's glaciers to uncover information about ancient climate changes. These ice layers act like a time capsule, revealing thousands of years of Earth's history, including how temperatures have fluctuated over millennia. As global temperatures rise, the melting of Greenland's ice can impact sea levels around the world, leading to important questions about climate change. This fascinating process emphasizes the urgent need to understand and address our changing environment. So the next time you hear about Greenland, think not just about its breathtaking beauty, but also its crucial role in helping us grasp our planet's long-term climate story. Why do lemon sharks grow so big? Lemon sharks can reach impressive lengths of around 3 meters or 10 feet. Interestingly, female lemon sharks tend to be slightly larger than their male counterparts, showcasing what's known as sexual dimorphism. While both genders weigh about the same, females dominate their coastal habitats as larger predators. This size advantage allows them to hunt more effectively, making them a crucial part of their marine ecosystem. Lemon sharks are primarily found in tropical waters, often spotted in shallow areas like mangroves and coral reefs. Their ability to adapt to various habitats contributes to their success as hunters. Despite their size and predatory nature, lemon sharks are known for their relatively docile behavior towards humans. So the next time you hear about these fascinating creatures, remember that size plays a significant role in their lifestyle and survival in the ocean. What else do you want to discover about lemon sharks? Did you know that Madagascar is a biodiversity hotspot? This incredible island nation is renowned for its unique plants and animals, with an astounding 90% of its wildlife found nowhere else on Earth. From the bouncing lemurs to colorful chameleons, Madagascar's ecosystems are like living treasures. Its rainforests are home to the largest variety of baobab trees, which are often called the tree of life because they store water and provide food. Meanwhile, the coral reefs off its coast boast a dazzling array of marine life. Madagascar's isolation from the mainland has allowed species to evolve in extraordinary ways, creating an ecological wonderland that fascinates scientists and nature lovers alike. But this unique environment is under threat from deforestation and climate change, making conservation efforts more crucial than ever. Can we help protect this natural marvel for future generations? Believe it or not, Australia engineered a marvel. The Snowy Mountain Scheme, completed in 1974, stands out as one of the most ambitious engineering feats in the country's history. This incredible project involved constructing a network of dams, tunnels, and hydroelectric power stations nestled within the picturesque Snowy Mountains. Its primary purpose was to provide both water and renewable energy to Australia, profoundly impacting the nation's economy during the post-war era. By diverting rivers and harnessing the power of nature, the scheme not only generated electricity, but also ensured a steady water supply for irrigation, thereby revolutionizing farming and industry in the region. Alongside its practical advantages, the Snowy Mountain Scheme highlights Australia's technological ingenuity and engineering prowess. As a testament to human innovation, this grand project continues to be a critical resource, powering homes and businesses while also attracting visitors eager to explore its stunning landscapes and rich history. Can you imagine what other secrets lie within this sprawling network? Hard to believe, but you can rent Liechtenstein. This tiny European country, nestled between Switzerland and Austria, offers a unique opportunity. You can actually rent it for a night. Weighing in as one of the world's smallest nations, Liechtenstein features stunning landscapes and charming villages, making it a unique backdrop for any occasion. In a memorable incident, rapper Snoop Dogg aimed to book the entire country for a music video shoot, but found himself out of luck. His plans were thwarted due to not giving the authorities enough advance notice. This quirky story showcases both the allure and the limitations of trying to rent a nation. So, what would you do if you had the chance to take over a country for a night? With its breathtaking scenery and rich cultural heritage, it's a tantalizing thought. Imagine hosting an unforgettable party or filming an epic movie in such a fascinating locale. Did you know Venus spins the other way? This intriguing planet stands out in our solar system because it rotates backward, which means that on Venus, the sun actually rises in the west and sets in the east. This unusual rotation is called retrograde motion and creates a fascinating day-night cycle. What's even more surprising is that a single day on Venus lasts longer than an entire year. While Venus takes about 243 Earth days to complete one full rotation on its axis, it only takes about 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. Imagine spending more time waiting for the Sun to set than it takes to go all the way around the Sun. The atmosphere of Venus adds to its uniqueness, being thick with clouds of sulfuric acid, trapping heat, and creating a scorching surface temperature. So every day on Venus is a full experience of extremes, making it one of the most remarkable planets in our solar system. Isn't it amazing how different our neighboring worlds can be? Can you imagine that women's immune systems are stronger? Research shows that women often have more robust immune systems than men, and a key player in this is the hormone estrogen. Estrogen not only helps regulate women's reproductive systems, but also boosts the immune response, allowing women to better defend themselves against infections. This means that women might recover faster from illnesses like the flu or common colds and have a lower risk of severe complications from infections. In contrast, men tend to have higher levels of another hormone called testosterone, which can suppress immune function. This fascinating difference highlights how biological factors influence health outcomes and encourages further exploration into gender-based medical research. Understanding these immune responses can help tailor treatments and improve health strategies for everyone. Isn't it incredible how our bodies work so differently? Did you know about Jefferson's surprising gift of grizzly bears? In an unexpected twist of history, Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers of the United States, received 2 grizzly bears from explorer Zebulon Pike. This remarkable gift in the early 1800s led to the bears being housed in cages at the White House, creating what many consider the first official animal crisis at the presidential residence. Imagine the scene, curious visitors marveling at the bears, while Jefferson, an avid naturalist, saw them as a fascinating addition to his collection of rare specimens. However, keeping wild animals in such a setting raised questions about animal welfare and their well-being. The bears' presence certainly sparked debates about the responsibilities of leadership and how best to treat living creatures, initiating a conversation that still resonates today. What do you think Jefferson learned from this furry experience? What if I told you birthdays are different in Bhutan? In this fascinating country, individual birthdays often go unnoticed, and many people are unaware of their exact birth date. Instead of celebrating their special day alone, everyone gets older together on January 1st. This unique tradition stems from a desire for cultural simplicity and unity among the people. The government even keeps records that reflect this practice, which emphasizes collective rather than individual milestones. As a result, a whole nation marks the arrival of a new year as a moment when everyone officially becomes 1 year older. Such a communal celebration promotes a strong sense of togetherness and belonging. In a world where many chase personal recognition, Bhutan shows us the beauty of shared experiences and cultural traditions. How do you think this collective approach would change the way we celebrate birthdays elsewhere? Did you know sharks can wink with both eyes? This fascinating fact sets sharks apart from most other fish. Unlike many creatures that only have the ability to move their eyes in a limited range, sharks can actually wink using both their left and right eyelids in unison. This unique ability isn't just for show, it allows them to keep their eyes moist while swimming in salty ocean waters. Sharks, which belong to a group called chondrichthyons, have evolved various adaptations, like this eye-winking skill, to survive in their underwater environments. Their eyelids are more like a protective membrane, helping to shield their eyes from debris and potential threats. As they glide through the water, this special wink can be a secret signal to other sharks or a clever way to maintain visibility. This stunning ability demonstrates the amazing diversity of adaptations found in the animal kingdom. So next time you think about sharks, remember they have a little charm, winking just like us. Here's something incredible about the Sahara Desert. Most people think of the Sahara as endless sand dunes, but actually, only about 1/4 of this massive desert is covered in sand. The rest is a fascinating mix of rocky plateaus, gravel plains, and stony deserts. Imagine vast stretches of rugged terrain that stretch for miles, where the scenery changes dramatically from one corner to another. The Sahara spans 3.6 million square miles, making it one of the largest deserts on Earth, and its diverse landscapes support various ecosystems. You can find unique plants and hardy animals that have adapted to thrive in these tough conditions. From the towering cliffs to the silent plains, the Sahara is more than just a sea of sand. It's a complex tapestry of natural wonders waiting to be explored. Isn't it amazing how much variety exists in such an extreme environment? Is it really true that Mauritania has a ship graveyard? Nestled in the coastal town of Nouadhibou, the ship graveyard captures attention with over 300 rusted vessels, each one a remnant of maritime history. This eerie collection of abandoned ships creates a hauntingly beautiful landscape, with their decaying hulls and twisted metal forming a dramatic contrast against the sandy shore. Visitors often describe the scene as post-apocalyptic, where each vessel seems to whisper its own story of adventure, storms, and the passage of time. Many of these ships were once proud vessels, braving the vast ocean, but now they lie silently in the sand, becoming a fascinating attraction for both tourists and photographers alike. Exploring this unique graveyard not only highlights the beauty of decay, but also invites reflection on the changing tides of human endeavors and nature's reclamation. What stories do these ships hold? Let's uncover the truth about giant penguins. The extinction of colossal penguin species, such as the famous giant penguin known as Paleodiptes, offers a fascinating glimpse into the past. These remarkable birds, which could stand over 6 feet tall, once roamed the icy expanses of Antarctica, showcasing an incredible adaptation to their frigid environment. Unlike the smaller penguins we are familiar with today, these giants thrived on a diet of fish and squid, navigating the waters with grace despite their size. However, millions of years ago, climate changes and habitat shifts played crucial roles in their extinction. As the Antarctic conditions evolved, these once mighty birds disappeared, leaving us with just the smaller species we see today. Understanding their story not only fascinates us, but also serves as a reminder of how sensitive ecosystems can be to change. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to see one of these magnificent creatures in person? Did you know 100 million served in World War II? This staggering number represents the vast scale of the conflict that raged from 1939 to 1945, involving nations across the globe. Soldiers came from the Allied powers, including the United States, the Soviet Union, and the United Kingdom, as well as the Axis powers like Germany and Japan. Each individual's story adds to the fabric of history, revealing the sacrifices and bravery displayed during this intense period. Not only did millions of troops engage in combat, but countless others supported the war effort through manufacturing, logistics, and medical care. In cities, factories buzzed as ordinary citizens worked around the clock, creating weapons and supplies. The sheer number of people involved shows just how entrenched the effects of World War II were on societies worldwide. So when you think about that 100 million, it's more than just a statistic. It represents a pivotal chapter in human history. You won't believe the original name of Amazon. When Jeff Bezos was just starting out, he had an intriguing name picked for his ambitious online bookstore, Cadabra. It sounded catchy, right? But there was a problem. As Bezos shared his initial idea with his lawyer, he learned the name Cadabra sounded too much like cadaver, which could really creep out potential customers. This feedback encouraged Bezos to rethink his brand, leading him to choose the name Amazon instead. Why Amazon? The name not only reflected the enormous selection of books he planned to offer, but also hinted at the Amazon River, one of the largest rivers in the world. By picking such a bold name, Bezos set the stage for a transformative online shopping experience. Today, Amazon is a giant in e-commerce, but it's fascinating to think how different things might have been with a name like Cadabra. A simple suggestion changed the course of one of the biggest companies in history, proving that the right name can make all the difference. What if I told you about Inuit snow goggles? The Inuit people, known for their incredible adaptability to Arctic life, developed clever eyewear to combat a serious problem: snow blindness. These unique goggles, crafted from materials like caribou antlers, driftwood, and walrus ivory, feature narrow slits that let in just enough light while blocking the blinding glare from the snow. This ingenious design helped protect their vision in a landscape where sunlight reflects off the ice and snow, causing painful eye conditions. By wearing these goggles, Inuit hunters could navigate their harsh environment with clarity and confidence. Snow goggles not only demonstrate the innovation of the Inuit, but also show their deep understanding of the world around them. Next time you think about winter gear, consider the thoughtful ways ancient peoples adapted to survive their extreme conditions. Did you know they also made goggles for children? Hard to believe, but the Queen Mary almost had a different name. In an amusing twist of fate, the famous ocean liner was almost called the Queen Victoria instead. This unexpected naming mix-up happened due to a misunderstanding involving King George V Cunard, the shipping company behind the liner, originally intended to pay tribute to Queen Victoria, a beloved monarch who reigned for much of the 19th century. However, when King George V heard the plan, he mistakenly thought the ship was named after his wife, Queen Mary. This led to the iconic ship being named the Queen Mary, a name that has certainly left its mark in the world of ocean travel. The Queen Mary has since become a floating hotel and museum in Long Beach, California, where visitors can explore her rich history and luxurious Art Deco design. Imagine if she had been called the Queen Victoria instead. How different would her legacy have been? Did you know Christmas was banned in England? Between 1647 and 1660, Oliver Cromwell, a strict Puritan leader, prohibited Christmas celebrations in the UK after the English Civil War. Cromwell believed that the joyous festivities distracted people from their religious duties and were sinful. Instead of holiday cheer, Citizens were encouraged to use this time for prayer and fasting, emphasizing reflection on the birth of Christ. Markets that typically bustled with holiday goods were shuttered, and soldiers patrolled the streets to enforce the ban. This unpopular decision made many people unhappy, as Christmas had been an essential part of their culture. After Cromwell's death in 1658, the monarchy was re-established, and with it, the joyful return of Christmas celebrations. Imagine how strange it must have felt for families to put away their decorations for all those years. Did you know about the word one? It's hard to believe, but 1 is the only number where the letters are arranged in reverse alphabetical order. This quirky characteristic makes it stand out in the world of numbers. While numbers can be fascinating in their own right, their spelling can reveal even more surprises. When we spell out the numbers, 1 ends up being the only one, ironically, whose letters are in a backward sequence, placing O first, followed by 1, and ending with E. This fun fact invites curious minds to explore language and mathematics together, showing how they can intertwine in unexpected ways. So next time you think of numbers, remember that simple 1 not only represents a quantity, but also holds a unique position in the alphabet. What other surprises do numbers conceal? Discover Hans Zimmer's amazing film composition secrets. Hans Zimmer employs a unique approach to film composition, which makes his music stand out in the film industry. He often collaborates closely with directors, ensuring that the emotional themes of their stories come alive through his scores. A perfect example of his creative genius is found in the 2010 film Inception. In this movie, Zimmer utilized the shepherd tone technique, an auditory illusion that creates the sensation of a continuously rising pitch. This technique greatly enhances the movie's exploration of time manipulation, allowing viewers to feel the tension and urgency of the characters' experiences. By combining his innovative methods with a deep understanding of storytelling, Zimmer not only crafts unforgettable soundtracks, but also shapes how we connect with the films themselves. How does his music change your viewing experience? Guess what really drives digital communication choices? The term call in the digital world refers to the action of disconnecting a phone number, a powerful feature that helps users regain control over their communication options. Imagine a world where you can manage who can contact you with just a single click. This ability to disconnect is essential for maintaining privacy and reducing unwanted interruptions. When you make a call in this context, you are not just reaching out to someone, you are also defining your own boundaries in this digital age. It's like having a personal switch that can help you turn off distractions whenever you need focus or peace. With the rapid growth of technology, understanding these tools becomes crucial in navigating our daily lives. Moreover, knowing how to control your communication can lead to healthier relationships and less stress. Who wouldn't want that? So the next time you hear the term call, think about its role in empowering you to communicate on your terms. Discover the secret behind Jeanne Calment's incredible lifespan. Robbins suggests that while various aspects of Jeanne Calment's life may have contributed to her impressive longevity, much of her remarkable lifespan can be traced back to chance. Jeanne Calment, often hailed as one of the oldest people to live, offers fascinating insight into the factors that might influence how long we live. From genetics and lifestyle choices like diet and exercise, to social connections and mental well-being, many elements can play a role. Yet the surprising twist is that no single factor guarantees a long life. Sometimes it's just luck. Jeanne Calment's story reminds us that while we can control some aspects of our health, chance also weaves through our lives in unexpected ways. So what can we learn from her journey about embracing each moment? Could it be that valuing the here and now is just as important as striving for longevity? Can you imagine the Alamo's dramatic transformation? Originally built as a chapel in the 1700s, the Alamo started its life as a peaceful place of worship before evolving into a powerful symbol of resistance during Texas's fight for independence. This historic site, located in San Antonio, Texas, witnessed fierce battles and played a crucial role in shaping the state's identity. In 1836, when a small group of Texian defenders faced off against a larger Mexican army, The Alamo became a sanctuary of courage and determination. Even though the defenders ultimately fell, their sacrifice ignited a spirit of rebellion that fueled the Texans' quest for freedom. Today, the Alamo stands not just as a reminder of its chapel origins, but as a testament to the bravery of those who fought for their rights. Visitors from all over come to appreciate its rich history, exploring the grounds and learning about the dramatic events that unfolded there. The story of the Alamo is one of hope, struggle, and the enduring quest for independence. What lessons does this monument hold for us today? Prepare to be amazed by the hydrolophone. This unique musical instrument plays music using the power of water instead of air, setting it apart from traditional instruments. Imagine blowing into a flute, but instead you're pressing down on water jets. When you interact with the water, the pressure changes and creates sounds, much like how a pipe organ works with air. Invented by innovator Steve Mann, the hydrolophone can produce a variety of tones and textures, making it a versatile addition to any musical ensemble. It not only provides a curious and exciting way to make music, but also introduces a fascinating blend of science and art. In fact, playing it is an interactive experience that engages your senses as you feel the cool water beneath your fingers while creating melodic sounds. Have you ever thought about how water can be transformed into music? Hard to believe, but this frog is highly dangerous. The world's smallest poisonous frog measures a mere 10 millimeters long, which is about the size of a fingernail. Found in the lush rainforests of South America, this tiny creature is a master of survival despite its size. It doesn't have traditional defenses like speed or camouflage. Instead, it secretes a powerful toxin through its skin. This toxin can deter even the fiercest predators, making them think twice before taking a bite. Remarkably, the poison is so potent that it can cause serious harm to larger animals. Scientists believe that this unique adaptation helps the frog thrive in its dense rainforest home, where danger lurks at every turn. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can wield such a dangerous weapon? This little amphibian is a reminder of nature's creativity and complexity. Ever wondered how much fuel jumbo jets burn? Jumbo jets like the iconic Boeing 747 are marvels of engineering, but they come with a hefty appetite for fuel. These colossal aircraft consume around 10 to 11 tons of fuel every hour, which breaks down to an astonishing 1 gallon or 4 liters every single second. This massive fuel consumption underscores the energy demands of long-haul flights, which can span thousands of miles. To put it in perspective, a single transcontinental flight can burn enough fuel to fill several average-sized cars. Airlines continuously strive for fuel efficiency, employing advanced technologies and optimizing flight routes to minimize costs and reduce environmental impact. As air travel becomes more popular, understanding the fuel needs of these giants helps us appreciate the balance between connectivity and sustainability in the skies. So next time you board a jumbo jet, consider just how much energy it takes to get you soaring through the clouds. Here's a wild fact about airplane debris storage. During flights, planes manage waste in a clever way. Instead of releasing debris into the air, an airplane's design includes special tanks that collect everything. These tanks are connected to a suction system that draws in waste from the restroom facilities, ensuring that all debris is securely contained throughout the journey. This clever system helps maintain cleanliness and hygiene high above the clouds. When the airplane lands, ground crew use hoses to carefully remove the collected waste from these tanks. It's all part of keeping our flying experience pleasant and safe. So the next time you board a flight, remember that your comfort involves a hidden, efficient process ensuring that everything stays tidy in the sky and is properly handled on the ground. Amazing beetle names. Did you know this fun fact? The beetle genus Platypus has a unique twist in its history. This genus was named way back in 1775, long before people classified the famous duck-billed platypus. Can you imagine the confusion? To keep things clear, scientists decided to give the duck-billed platypus a whole new name, Ornithorhynchus. It's fascinating how naming conventions work in the world of science. The beetle got its name because of the word's Greek roots, platus meaning flat and paus meaning foot, which describes the insect's shape. Meanwhile, the duck-billed platypus name, combining Greek and Latin, literally translates to bird snout. This little mix-up shows how scientific names can evolve over time and highlights the importance of clear communication among researchers. So next time you hear the term platypus, remember it refers to a beetle, not just the adorable aquatic creature. Have you ever seen a heart-shaped reef? Heart Reef, nestled within Australia's stunning Great Barrier Reef, is a breathtaking natural wonder that captures the heart of visitors. This uniquely shaped coral formation has become a favorite spot for tourists seeking romance and adventure. The heart shape isn't just a lucky coincidence. It's created by coral growth, a process that takes thousands of years. Surrounded by crystal-clear waters, the reef hosts a vibrant community of marine life, from colorful fish to graceful sea turtles. Visitors often explore the area by boat or helicopter, giving them a bird's-eye view of this beautiful natural sculpture. Whether you're planning a romantic getaway or just love nature, Heart Reef offers a perfect backdrop for unforgettable memories. It's not just a beautiful sight, it's a reminder of the incredible diversity and beauty of the underwater world. So, if you find yourself in Australia, why not add a visit to Heart Reef on your bucket list? Here's a wild fact about laughter and connection. Laughter serves a purpose beyond mere amusement. It actually synchronizes the brains of both the speaker and the listener. Research shows that when two individuals share a good laugh, their brain waves align, creating a unique bond and enhancing social connections. This fascinating phenomenon explains why laughter is so contagious and why we often find ourselves giggling with friends. It acts like a neurological tool, helping to establish trust and intimacy between people. Think about it. When you laugh with someone, it's not just about the joke, it's about forming a shared moment that creates a deeper emotional connection. So the next time you're having a hearty laugh with someone, remember that you're not just enjoying a good time. You're also strengthening your relationship in a very real, scientific way. Here's a wild fact about Christmas trees. In 1918, Canada sent a stunning Christmas tree to Boston as a heartfelt thank you for the support shown after the terrible Halifax explosion in 1917. This disaster was devastating, claiming nearly 2,000 lives and causing extensive destruction. Boston responded quickly, sending medical supplies and personnel to help those in need. As a gesture of gratitude, Canada's Nova Scotia decided to send a Christmas tree to Boston, marking the start of a beautiful tradition. Each year, a tree is sent to symbolize the deep-rooted friendship and generosity shared between the two regions. This annual gift reminds everyone that even in tough times, acts of kindness and community spirit can shine through the darkness. Isn't it wonderful how something as simple as a Christmas tree can strengthen bonds and spread joy? Have you ever wondered why fish can look sad? The Argyropelacus, often called the world's saddest-looking fish, has a face that could melt the heart of even the toughest observer. With its droopy eyes and downturned mouth, this unique fish seems to wear a permanent frown, evoking a somber aura that immediately stirs feelings of empathy. Found in the deep oceans, the Argyropelacus has adapted to its environment in curious ways, and its melancholic appearance may serve a purpose beyond just looking forlorn. Some researchers suggest that its sad look helps it blend into the gloomy depths of the ocean, making it less visible to predators. The ocean can be a hard place for many creatures, and it seems this fish has found a unique survival strategy. Watching this fish swim quietly through the water can make you wonder about the emotions of animals in general. Do they feel sadness or joy just like we do? As you ponder this question, you might find yourself captivated by the intriguing life of the Argyropelacus. Have you ever seen fish fall from the sky? In the city of Lloro, Honduras, an astonishing event called the Rain of Fish takes place every year between May and June. For over a century, locals and visitors alike have witnessed small, silvery fish plummeting from the clouds, creating a truly magical spectacle. While scientists have yet to pin down a precise explanation for this phenomenon, many believe that waterspouts may be responsible. These powerful winds can lift fish from lakes or rivers and deposit them far away when they lose strength. Imagine looking up to see fish landing right in front of you. This incredible occurrence not only amazes those who see it, but it also highlights the wonders of nature that we still don't fully understand. What other mysteries might our world still hold? This fascinating event continues to draw curiosity and wonder from people around the globe. Why did searching for submarines lead to the Titanic's discovery? In 1985, a fascinating twist of fate led to one of the most famous shipwreck discoveries in history. Robert Ballard, an oceanographer, was initially funded by the U.S. Navy to find lost nuclear submarines. He was working on an advanced robotic submersible designed for deep-sea exploration. However, after the submarine search concluded earlier than expected, Ballard had some spare time left. Instead of packing up and heading home, he decided to pivot his mission and search for the legendary Titanic, which sank in 1912. Using his high-tech equipment, he finally located the wreckage resting beneath the North Atlantic Ocean, forever changing how we view maritime history. The discovery sparked a renewed interest in Titanic artifacts and stories, leading to countless documentaries and exhibitions. It's incredible to think that a mission meant for military purposes inadvertently uncovered a poignant piece of our past. What other secrets lurk below the ocean's surface? You won't believe this about purple potatoes. These vibrant tubers are not just a feast for the eyes, they're packed with powerful antioxidants. Potatoes, often seen as humble comfort food, come in many colors, but purple and red varieties really stand out. The deep hues signal the presence of anthocyanins, a type of antioxidant that helps combat oxidative stress in our bodies. This is essential because oxidative stress can lead to various health issues, including aging and chronic diseases. Beyond their health benefits, purple potatoes are deliciously versatile and can be roasted, mashed, or even turned into colorful fries. So next time you're at the grocery store, consider picking up some purple or red potatoes. Not only will they add a splash of color to your plate, but they may also boost your health in a yummy way. Aren't you curious to try these super spuds? Why was Hoover Dam called Boulder Dam originally? This fascinating name change stems from its original plans and geographical location. When the dam was first designed in the early 1930s, it was intended to be built in Boulder Canyon, giving it the temporary name of Boulder Dam. However, the site was later shifted to Black Canyon, where the dam was ultimately constructed. Despite the change, the name Boulder Dam stuck around for several years. It wasn't until 1947 that the name was officially changed to Hoover Dam, in honor of Herbert Hoover, the 31st President of the United States, who played a key role in its development. This massive structure, completed in 1936, not only is a marvel of engineering, but also serves vital functions like flood control, irrigation, and hydroelectric power generation. Hoover Dam stands as a symbol of innovation during the Great Depression and continues to be a popular tourist attraction today. Isn't it interesting how names can reflect history and development? Have you ever wondered why ice cream warms you up? It might surprise you, but indulging in this creamy treat can actually increase your body temperature. Ice cream is loved by many, especially during hot summer days, because of its cold and refreshing nature. However, its high-fat content plays a fascinating trick on our bodies. When we eat ice cream, our digestive system works hard to break down the fats. This process requires energy, which is called thermogenesis. As the body metabolizes the fat, it produces heat, raising our internal temperature slightly. This effect can be unexpected, especially after consuming something that feels cool and soothing. This scientific phenomenon might change the way you think about enjoying your favorite flavors. So the next time you delight in a scoop of chocolate or vanilla, remember that your body's actually warming up as it savors the deliciousness. Isn't it interesting how our bodies respond to what we eat in ways we might not expect? Let's explore Doran and Rika's wild sneaker designs. These talented designers have taken sneaker fashion to a whole new level by infusing them with fun and nostalgic themes. Picture a pair of shoes inspired by your favorite snack, Cheetos. The vibrant orange hue and iconic brand logo transform ordinary sneakers into a playful statement piece. Then there's the whimsical touch of Shrek, where the green giant's features brighten up each step you take. Not to forget characters from the beloved anime series Dragon Ball. Fans can now wear their favorite fighters on their feet, showcasing powerful designs inspired by heroic battles. Doran and Rika's creativity pushes boundaries and invites sneaker enthusiasts to express their personality through unique styles. Whether you're a fan of crunchy snacks, animated films, or epic adventures, there's a pair for everyone. These designs not only provide comfort, but also spark conversations and bring smiles to those around you. Why settle for boring shoes when you can have a slice of fun with every step? Is it really true that we fear unknown callers? In today's world, many people do treat unfamiliar phone numbers with a significant amount of suspicion. With the rise of scam calls and spoofed identities, it's no wonder that our relationship with phones has changed dramatically. Just a few years ago, receiving a call from an unrecognized number might have felt like an opportunity to connect, but now it often triggers a red flag. According to recent studies, nearly 60% of people ignore calls from unknown sources, reflecting a heightened sense of caution in our digital age. This is a response to widespread scams that have left countless individuals vulnerable to identity theft and financial loss. People are becoming more aware of the techniques used by scammers, such as imitating trusted organizations. As a result, the wariness we feel towards unknown numbers is a crucial part of protecting ourselves in this evolving communication landscape. Believe it or not, an elephant died in Wasui. During World War II in 1940, the first bomb dropped by the Allies on Berlin struck the Berlin Zoo, tragically killing the only elephant there. This shocking event highlighted the devastation caused by aerial bombings, impacting not just human lives but also innocent animals. The zoo, a beloved institution in the city, suffered extensive damage, losing many of its inhabitants. However, the resilient spirit of the city prevailed, and efforts were made to rebuild the zoo after the war. Today, the Berlin Zoo has transformed into one of the largest and most famous zoological parks in the world, housing over 20,000 animals from various species. Visitors flock to see the unique wildlife and learn about conservation efforts. This elephant story serves as a poignant reminder of the war's far-reaching effects, and it makes us appreciate the beauty and importance of protecting our natural world. How many stories like this do we overlook in history? Did you see the violin boat in Venice? This unique 40-foot-long vessel, charmingly named Noah's Violin, glides gracefully through the city's famous canals, adding a dash of magic to the iconic waterway scene. Its striking shape brings joy to locals and tourists alike, as it resembles a giant violin. When it debuted, the experience was taken to a whole new level with a live string quartet on board, filling the air with beautiful music that perfectly complemented the picturesque surroundings. Imagine drifting along the serene waters of Venice, surrounded by stunning architecture, while being serenaded by strings. This enchanting combination of art and music captivates the hearts of everyone who witnesses it. Noah's Violin is not just a boat, it's a celebration of creativity and culture that truly enhances the romantic atmosphere of Venice. Whether you're a music lover or simply a wanderer searching for beauty, this floating masterpiece invites you to take part in an unforgettable experience. So how can you resist the allure of this musical gondola? Guess what really drives Dubai's skyline? One in every 4 cranes in the world is located in Dubai. This astonishing statistic highlights how rapidly Dubai has transformed into a global hub for business, tourism, and luxury living. The city is famous for its jaw-dropping architecture, but behind the glitzy facades is an incredible amount of construction work. These cranes symbolize not just buildings, but also the dreams of millions seeking opportunity in this fast-growing metropolis. From soaring skyscrapers to expansive shopping malls, Dubai's construction projects are reshaping the landscape. The local economy thrives on real estate development, attracting international investors and expatriates alike. As each crane lifts materials skyward, it does more than just build structures. It builds a vibrant future. With ambitious projects like the Museum of the Future and new luxury hotels, you can't help but wonder what Dubai will look like in the years to come. You won't believe this about Utrecht's bike paradise. Utrecht Central Station in the Netherlands is home to the world's largest bicycle parking lot, designed to hold an astonishing 12,500 bikes across 3 spacious floors. Imagine a sea of bicycles, easily spotted and accessed not just by locals, but by tourists exploring the city. This impressive facility isn't just about parking. It promotes eco-friendly transportation methods, encouraging people to leave their cars at home and opt for bicycles instead. To make cycling even more convenient, the parking lot includes bicycle rental services, allowing visitors to hop on a bike for quick journeys around the beautiful city. Plus, it offers maintenance services, ensuring that your ride stays in top shape. So the next time you think about how to navigate a city, consider Utrecht's clever approach to biking. It's a model for others to follow. How cool is that? Ever seen daredevils dance with fireworks in Mexico? In a vibrant Mexican town, a thrilling and dangerous spectacle unfolds during local festivals called Las Castillos and La Quema de Torritos. Pyrotechnicians, who are experts in handling fireworks, climb towering structures packed with lit explosives. As they ascend, these skilled artists spin and twirl among bursting rockets, creating a mesmerizing display of light and sound. Meanwhile, brave participants run beneath the towering displays, dodging sparks and explosions for the sake of thrill and tradition. This heart-pounding event not only entertains spectators, but also reflects the rich culture and artistry involved in Mexican festivities. Imagine being surrounded by brilliant flashes in the exhilarating atmosphere. It's both exhilarating and nerve-wracking. However, safety is paramount. While this event attracts many daring souls, the pyrotechnicians are trained to manage the risks involved. The fiery dance captivates onlookers and offers a unique glimpse into Mexico's passionate celebration of life, community, and courage. Would you dare to join in on this explosive excitement? Did you know Harry Potter was born on a train ride? In 1990, J.K. Rowling was traveling by train from Manchester to London when a spark of inspiration hit her. As she gazed out the window, she began envisioning a young boy attending a magical school, setting the wheels in motion for what would become one of the most beloved series in literature. That daydream turned into the first book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which was published in 1997. Rowling's captivating world of wizards, spells, and friendships captured the hearts of readers everywhere. The series has since transformed into a massive global phenomenon, including films, merchandise, and even theme parks. More than just a story about magic, it's about love, bravery, and overcoming obstacles. Themes that resonate with people of all ages. Can you imagine how different the literary world would be without Harry Potter? This tale of inspiration shows the power of imagination and how one fleeting moment can change the course of an author's life and fans' lives forever. Unbelievable fact about your daily urine production. Did you know that the average person produces around 1.4 liters of urine every single day? That's nearly a quart. This might sound surprising, but urine is a crucial byproduct of how our bodies handle waste. When we eat and drink, our bodies absorb nutrients and fluids while filtering out what we don't need through the kidneys. Those kidneys act like tiny water treatment facilities, taking out excess water, salts, and other substances. Once processed, the waste travels down through the ureters and collects in the bladder until we're ready to let it go. Many factors can affect how much urine we produce, like how much water we drink, our activity levels, and even the weather. So next time you head to the restroom, remember that you're part of a natural process that keeps your body balanced and healthy. Isn't it fascinating how something so ordinary is so vital to our well-being? Did you know Helsinki was the World Design Capital in 2012? This vibrant city earned this prestigious title because of its dedication to innovative design and creative solutions. One of Finland's most renowned architects, Alvar Aalto, played a major role in shaping modern architecture, leaving behind a legacy that still influences designers today. His remarkable creations like the Viipuri Library and Paimio Sanatorium showcase how functionality can harmonize with stunning aesthetics. Aalto's designs often feature natural materials and flowing lines, drawing inspiration from the surrounding landscapes. Throughout 2012, Helsinki showcased various design events, exhibitions, and workshops that highlighted the importance of design in everyday life. The city's focus on sustainability and user-centered design made it a hub for architects, artists, and dreamers alike. Today, visitors to Helsinki can appreciate Aalto's work and the city's ongoing commitment to design innovation. So what can we learn from Helsinki's impressive journey into the world of design? Have you ever noticed surgeons interrupting patients? This common behavior can lead to misunderstandings and affect the quality of care that patients receive. Research shows that when surgeons frequently cut off patients during consultations, it can create an atmosphere where patients feel unheard and anxious. This interruption often leads to rushed diagnoses, making it difficult for surgeons to gather all necessary information about a patient's condition. Effective communication is crucial in healthcare, as it ensures that patients feel comfortable sharing their symptoms and concerns. When patients can express themselves fully, surgeons are better equipped to make accurate evaluations and decisions. A comfortable environment encourages open dialogue, reducing the likelihood of errors and improving overall patient satisfaction. So, what can be done? Training sessions focusing on active listening and enhancing communication skills may help surgeons develop a more patient-centered approach, fostering trust and collaboration in the doctor-patient relationship. Why not advocate for better communication in healthcare? Kindness really pays off for kids. A recent study published in PLOS One reveals that children who engage in kind acts, like sharing toys or helping classmates, see impressive social benefits. In fact, kids who perform just 3 acts of kindness a week became more popular among their peers within a month. This increase in popularity isn't just about being liked. It also leads to greater happiness and emotional well-being. When children are kind, they build trust and improve relationships, which plays a vital role in creating a positive classroom atmosphere. It's fascinating how kindness enhances empathy, making kids not just nicer, but also more connected to each other. This participation in kindness helps cultivate a healthier school environment that can contribute to better mental health and social skills down the road. So the next time your child is about to lend a hand or share something valuable, remind them that their small act of kindness is making a big difference in their life and the lives of their friends. What's more rewarding than that? Discover the fascinating long-lasting clock inside a mountain. This incredible project, known as the Clock of the Long Now, is being built deep within the Sierra Diablo Mountains in Texas. Imagine a clock that ticks not just for years, but for an astounding 10,000 years. The creators aim to inspire future generations to think long-term about their actions and their impact on the planet. What makes this clock truly unique is its ability to play a distinct melody that will never repeat during its entire lifespan. An enchanting idea that highlights the passage of time in a profound way. The clock will use materials like stainless steel and stone, designed to endure the test of time. Visitors will be able to interact with this monumental piece, witnessing its intricate mechanisms silently churning away, a constant reminder of the importance of patience, sustainability, and the changes we can make today for a brighter tomorrow. Are you excited about this ambitious endeavor? Prepare to be amazed by toilet flushing music. Did you know that most toilets produce a tune when they flush? In fact, the sound that many toilets make happens to be in the musical key of E-flat. While it might seem surprising, this quirky detail has to do with how flushing mechanisms work and the shape of the toilet itself. When you pull the handle, water rushes down and causes the bowl to create this unique note. If you listen closely the next time you flush, you might even start to notice this little melody. It adds a fun twist to a mundane activity. Imagine sharing this fascinating tidbit with your friends and family. Who knew our bathrooms could deliver unexpected harmonies? So next time you use the loo, will you take a moment to enjoy the E-flat symphony? Let's uncover the truth about expressive dog eyebrows. Did you know that our furry friends, dogs, have evolved to have more expressive eyebrows? This remarkable change is largely due to artificial selection by humans. Over generations, humans have preferred dogs that can show a wider range of emotions through their facial expressions. Studies suggest that dogs with more pronounced eyebrow movements are better at communicating their feelings, making them more appealing companions. For instance, those adorable puppy dog eyes can tug at our heartstrings, helping dogs secure more treats and love. This unique adaptation not only enhances their ability to connect with us, but also strengthens the bond between humans and dogs. As we continue to live alongside these amazing animals, it's fascinating that their eyebrow expressions have become a key part of their charm. Can you imagine life without those expressive faces? Did you know ancient scribes wrote love letters? This fascinating discovery occurred when historians translating ancient Assyrian texts stumbled upon a collection of affectionate notes tucked between official documents. These unexpected love letters revealed that the scribes, who usually recorded day-to-day administrative tasks, had a soft spot for romance as well. Just like today, their heartfelt messages expressed emotions, longing, and devotion, providing an intimate glimpse into their personal lives. It's remarkable how these ancient writings show that love has always been a universal language. By examining these letters, historians gain insight into not just the hearts of the authors, but also the social dynamics of Assyrian society. This blending of everyday governance and personal sentiments highlights how even those tasked with serious duties found time to express their feelings. What other surprises do ancient texts hold? Can conditioning really cause mental health issues in a week? It turns out, yes. Psychological conditioning can lead to significant changes in mental health, even in those who have never experienced any issues before. Through a series of negative experiences or intense stress, a person may develop symptoms of severe mental illness within days. Anxiety, depression, or even PTSD can emerge as a reaction to overwhelming pressure. Factors like trauma or environmental stressors play a crucial role. For instance, a person facing constant criticism or emotional abuse can quickly find themselves trapped in a cycle of fear and hopelessness. The brain's response to these conditions can be alarming, as unhealthy patterns form and take hold. Understanding this phenomenon emphasizes the importance of mental health awareness and the need for supportive environments. It's a wake-up call for how we treat others and ourselves, revealing that early intervention can make all the difference. So are we aware of the impact our words and actions have on mental well-being? Dive into the magical world of the blue dragon. This colorful marine mollusk is not just a pretty face, it's a clever survivor. The blue dragon, also known as Glaucus atlanticus, floats gracefully on the ocean surface. But don't let its beauty fool you. It has a unique survival strategy that involves feeding on some of the most venomous jellyfish, like the infamous Portuguese man-o'-war. When it consumes these jellyfish, it doesn't just feast. It cleverly absorbs their potent venom and stores it in special cells in its body. This allows the blue dragon to use the jellyfish's toxins for its own defense against predators. So if a hungry fish tries to make a meal out of it, the blue dragon can deliver a nasty sting, making it a lethal predator in the depths of the ocean. This fascinating adaptation not only showcases the wonders of ocean life, but also highlights the extraordinary ways creatures can turn danger into their own advantage, making the blue dragon a true marvel of the sea. This might surprise you. Coffee and cotton candy? In Singapore, coffee lovers are in for a treat with a unique twist on their favorite beverage. Picture this. As you sip your hot coffee, a fluffy mound of cotton candy is perched right on top, and the magic begins when hot steam rises and slowly melts the cotton candy away. This delightful dessert meets drink moment not only looks incredible, but also adds a sweet touch to your coffee. As the sugar melts, it dissolves into the rich flavor of the brew, creating a blend that's both visually stunning and deliciously unique. This trendy experience has become a favorite among both locals and tourists who love to share snapshots of this sweet spectacle on social media. So next time you find yourself in Singapore, don't miss out on this whimsical coffee adventure that turns an ordinary drink into a delightful show. Prepare to be amazed by St. Peter's Basilica. This magnificent structure, nestled in Vatican City, holds the title of the world's largest church, spreading over an impressive 160 square meters, or about 181 square feet. Can you imagine stepping inside a place so grand that it captivates millions of visitors every year? The stunning architecture features a breathtaking dome designed by Michelangelo, which soars high above, offering a stunning view of the city. Inside, you'll find intricately crafted mosaics and artworks that tell stories from the Bible, making it a treasure trove of history and art. Whether you're drawn by its religious significance or sheer beauty, St. Peter's Basilica invites everyone to explore its hallowed halls. Did you know it can hold up to 20,000 people at once? It's more than just a church. It's a symbol of faith, artistry, and history packed into one mesmerizing location. Why exactly does IKEA sell black hot dogs? IKEA has taken a bold step in the culinary world by introducing black hot dogs made with edible bamboo charcoal. This unique twist combines the gourmet flavors we all love with an eye-catching look that draws curiosity. The addition of bamboo charcoal not only gives these hot dogs their striking color, but also adds health benefits like aiding digestion and detoxifying the body. It's a fun way to explore different flavors while keeping things interesting for food lovers everywhere. These hot dogs are not just a whimsical snack, they're part of IKEA's effort to innovate and offer something new to its customers. Imagine enjoying a barbecue with friends, serving up this unusual treat that sparks conversations and adds flair to your meal. Would you be brave enough to try one of these unique IKEA creations? This might surprise you. Gravity shapes our planet's future. The force of gravity is something we often take for granted, yet it plays a critical role in how our Earth operates. While the differences in gravitational strength across various locations on Earth may seem small, these variations can significantly influence everything from ocean tides to weather patterns. For example, areas closer to the equator experience slightly weaker gravity compared to those near the poles. This difference impacts sea levels and even how we measure time, as gravity affects how fast objects fall. Moreover, these subtle gravitational changes can lead to different soil types, affecting agriculture and biodiversity in different regions. This means gravity not only pulls us down, but also shapes ecosystems in our daily lives. Have you ever thought about how something as invisible as gravity can create such a varied impact on our planet? Did you know cheetahs can share blood safely? This fascinating ability stems from a genetic bottleneck that affected these magnificent animals. Millions of years ago, a dramatic drop in the cheetah population led to a limited gene pool. As a result, many cheetahs today share similar genetic traits, which means their blood types are unusually compatible. Unlike most other animals, when a cheetah receives a blood transfusion from another cheetah, they rarely face complications or rejections. This incredible adaptation is crucial for their survival, especially in conservation efforts where injured or sick cheetahs might need urgent medical attention. By utilizing the blood of their peers, veterinarians can provide necessary treatments and increase the chances of recovery for these endangered big cats. With their unique genetic history, cheetahs stand out not just for their incredible speed, but also for their remarkable biological quirks. So the next time you admire a cheetah's grace, remember that their genes are just as extraordinary. Why is artificial intelligence changing our world so fast? AI has become one of the most exciting areas of technology, moving quickly from science fiction dreams to real-life applications. Just a few decades ago, people imagined AI in movies, but today we see it in everyday tools like Siri and self-driving cars. This rapid evolution stems from advancements in computing power and data availability, enabling AI to learn and adapt more effectively than ever before. Machine learning, a key component of AI, allows systems to process huge amounts of information and make predictions or decisions based on patterns in the data. With AI now transforming industries from healthcare to finance, many wonder what the future holds. How might AI improve our lives further? Or what challenges will we face as these technologies continue to develop? The potential is limitless, sparking excitement and debate worldwide. Why exactly does a violin float in Venice? A stunning floating violin, crafted from recycled materials, gracefully glides through the enchanting canals of Venice, carrying a powerful message of hope. This unique instrument, made from items like plastic bottles and discarded wood, not only serves as an artistic marvel, but also highlights the environmental issues facing our planet. As it sails along the shimmering waters, the violin symbolizes resilience, creativity, and the potential for change. This vibrant piece of art inspires both locals and visitors to think about the importance of recycling and preserving our environment. Imagine a group of artists and environmentalists coming together to create something beautiful from waste, showcasing the idea that we can turn trash into treasure. As the floating violin moves through the picturesque scenery, it invites us all to dream of a brighter future. Where art and sustainability coexist harmoniously, what could be more inspiring? Here's a wild fact about insect bites. Justin Schmidt, a renowned entomologist, passionately dedicated his career to understanding the pain of insect bites. To share his insights, he created the Schmidt Sting Pain Index, an innovative scale that ranks the pain caused by different insect stings from 0 to 10. Schmidt's ratings are based on his personal experiences, where he bravely allowed various insects, including bees, wasps, and ants, to sting him. For instance, a honeybee sting scores a 2, while the bullet ant, infamous for its excruciating pain, tops the chart with a 4.0. Schmidt's work isn't just an academic exercise, it helps people understand which insect encounters to avoid. The next time you step outside, consider what it means to truly experience a wasp sting. How does pain from a tiny insect paint a bigger picture about nature? Did you know butterflies can blend in with nature? These beautiful insects have developed wings that can change colors and patterns, helping them hide from predators. This amazing adaptation is called camouflage. For instance, the famous owl butterfly features eye-like patterns on its wings that resemble the eyes of a larger animal, scaring off potential threats. Similarly, the leaf-tailed gecko butterfly has wings that look just like leaves, allowing it to disappear in forests. Not only does this keep them safe, but it also increases their chances of mating, as brightly colored butterflies attract mates while camouflaged ones stay safe. Incredible, right? Besides camouflage, some butterflies even mimic other species, making them seem unappealing to predators. So next time you see a butterfly fluttering by, remember that it might be hiding in plain sight. What if I told you about aggressive sitting? This quirky sport takes place in Berlin, where enthusiasts embrace the challenge of extreme sitting. Participants gather to showcase their skills using specially designed stools, making this competitive activity as entertaining as it is unusual. Imagine racing against friends, trying to maintain your balance while executing daring moves, all while perched on a stool engineered for performance. The rules are simple. The last one to remain seated wins. Athletes train to perfect their techniques, combining strategy and stamina, all while having a blast. Aggressive sitting blends humor and athleticism, drawing both participants and spectators into the excitement, sparking laughter and cheers. As this unconventional sport gains popularity, it raises a question. Will aggressive sitting become the next big sensation in competitive sports? With its fun spirit and creative flair, perhaps we will see more cities joining in on the fun. Why does the Great Mosque of Mecca matter so much? This remarkable structure, in the heart of Mecca, Saudi Arabia, is the largest mosque in the entire world and plays a crucial role for over 1 billion Muslims worldwide. It surrounds the Kaaba, a sacred black cube that symbolizes the unity of believers and serves as the focal point for daily prayers. Each day, millions of Muslims, regardless of their location, turn towards the Kaaba while praying, creating a powerful sense of connection among the faith's followers. The Great Mosque is not just a stunning architectural feat, it's a vibrant spiritual hub where people come to seek peace, community, and divine guidance. During the annual Hajj pilgrimage, it becomes a breathtaking spectacle, filled with worshipers from around the globe. The mosque's significance goes beyond its physical size. It's a beacon of faith and devotion. What makes it such a vital part of Islamic tradition? Why do night vision goggles glow green? The reason behind that eerie glow is fascinating. Night vision goggles use technology to amplify light in dark environments, and it turns out our eyes are particularly good at picking up green light. This sensitivity means that green images are easier for our eyes to see, allowing users to spot details in low-light situations. The goggles amplify even the tiniest bit of light, including infrared, which is not visible to the naked eye. When this light is converted into a visible image, it's shown in green to ensure maximum clarity. This clever design choice helps not just military personnel, but also wildlife enthusiasts and nighttime adventurers navigate the dark with confidence. So next time you see those glowing goggles, you'll know it's all about helping us see better in the shadows. Isn't that cool? What happens when you sleep in sign language? A fascinating case revealed an individual with severe hearing impairment using fluent sign language while asleep. This intriguing observation raises questions about how ingrained skills manifest even in unconscious states. Sign language, which relies heavily on visual gestures, has become a vital form of communication for many deaf individuals. The ability to communicate through signs while in a sleep state suggests that these skills are deeply embedded in the brain. It opens up discussions about the complexities of memory and motor functions, illuminating how our minds work in ways we may not fully understand. Could this mean that language skills remain active even when we are not consciously aware? Neuropsychologists and linguists are excited to explore these findings as they dive deeper into the relationship between sleep, memory, and motor skills, promising insights that could reshape our understanding of communication. Discover the incredible journey of Ibn Battuta. This remarkable Moroccan scholar traveled an astonishing 75,000 miles, 120,000 kilometers, across the globe, experiencing and documenting a rich tapestry of cultures. Between the 14th century and 1353, Battuta's adventures took him through Africa, the Middle East, and Asia, where he marvelously absorbed local traditions and lifestyles. His travelogue, the Rihla, is not just a detailed account of his adventures, but also a window into the world before Western dominance took hold. Through his observations, Battuta helped readers understand the interconnectedness of societies that stretch far beyond their borders. His vivid storytelling paints a picture of bustling markets, majestic mosques, and the warmth of hospitality encountered along his paths. Today, the Rihla serves as a crucial resource for historians and a fascinating read for anyone curious about the world of the past. What secrets might his travels still hold for us? Why exactly does hakarl smell so strong? Hakarl, a traditional Icelandic dish, is famous for its intense aroma that can leave even the most adventurous eaters reaching for fresh air. This unique delicacy comes from Greenland shark, which is allowed to ferment and decompose in a special preparation method. The process takes several months, allowing the natural enzymes to break down the shark's flesh, resulting in a strong flavor and pungent scent that many find overwhelming. Even though the taste may be challenging for outsiders, hakarl is celebrated in Iceland for its nutritional benefits, proving to be a rich source of protein and omega-3 fatty acids. In fact, locals often enjoy it as part of their New Year's celebrations or as a quirky snack. For those brave enough to try it, hakarl usually pairs well with a shot of Icelandic schnapps called brennivin, which helps wash down the unusual taste. So if you ever find yourself in Iceland, will you take the plunge and sample this striking dish? Can you believe Lisbon is older than Rome? This vibrant capital of Portugal has a rich history that stretches back thousands of years, making it one of the oldest cities in the world. Founded around 1200 BC, Lisbon predates Rome by about 400 years. Its ancient roots are reflected in the city's stunning architecture and winding alleyways, which tell tales of its past. But that's not all. Lisbon is also home to the oldest and smallest bookstore in the world, Livraria Bertrand, which opened its doors in 1732. This charming little shop, nestled in the historic Chiado district, has survived earthquakes and other challenges, drawing book lovers and tourists alike. Imagine browsing through its shelves filled with literary treasures while standing in a place that has withstood the test of time. Lisbon truly combines history and culture, making it a must-visit destination. Did you know that Japanese termites can clone themselves? In some fascinating colonies, these remarkable creatures are entirely female, thriving in an all-female environment. While most termite societies rely on males for reproduction, these special colonies have found a clever workaround. They reproduce through a process called parthenogenesis, where females create genetic copies of themselves without needing a male. This method allows for rapid population growth, making these colonies incredibly resilient. The environment in Japan, with its warm climate and plentiful wood resources, supports their thriving lifestyles. As a result, these all-female colonies can expand quickly, setting the stage for exciting studies on social insects and their survival strategies. This unique reproductive strategy not only showcases the incredible adaptability of termites, but also raises questions about the implications for biodiversity and ecosystem dynamics. How do these colonies interact with their environment? Most people don't know this, but radiation risks exist. Coal-fired power plants release more radiation than nuclear plants, which might come as a shock. While we usually think of nuclear facilities as the main source of radiation due to their reactors, coal-fired plants use fossil fuels like coal and gas, generating electricity through combustion. During this process, tiny amounts of radioactive materials can be released into the air and water, posing health risks to nearby communities. This surprising fact highlights the importance of looking beyond just nuclear energy when discussing radiation exposure and environmental safety. As we explore cleaner energy options, understanding the hidden hazards associated with all types of power generation is more crucial than ever. So the next time you hear about energy sources, remember, not all risks come from nuclear power. Let's uncover the truth about jumping through Earth. Imagine if you could drill a hole straight through our planet and jump in. Sounds wild, right? But if you did, you would enter a fascinating journey. As you plunge down, gravity would pull you towards the center of the Earth, and you'd reach it in about 20 minutes. Once you pass that fiery core, the journey doesn't stop. You'd continue flying toward the other side. If you started in, say, the United States, you'd pop out in a totally different place, like the Indian Ocean. The entire trip would take approximately 40 minutes, with you experiencing an incredible mix of temperatures and pressures as you zoom through layers of rock and molten iron. Although it's a purely thought experiment, it's a fun way to imagine the Earth's layers and what lies beneath our feet. Are you ready to take the plunge? Prepare to be amazed by the speed of blinking. A blink lasts approximately 0.3 of a second, making it one of the fastest and most frequent movements humans make. Blink and you miss it. On average, a person blinks around 15 to 20 times per minute, often without even noticing it. Why is this tiny action so important? Well, blinking keeps our eyes healthy by spreading moisture across the surface and washing away dust and debris. This process helps prevent dryness and irritation, which can be quite a nuisance. But did you know that environmental factors also affect how often we blink? For instance, strong winds or dry air can make us blink more, and feeling tired can prompt even quicker blinks. Beyond its protective role, blinking can also communicate unspoken emotions during conversations, offering subtle signals about our feelings. Isn't it fascinating how such a quick action plays so many important roles in our daily lives? You won't believe Eliana's incredible success story. Eliana Ortega, an Ecuadorian immigrant in New York, made a remarkable life for herself after arriving in a new country with no job and no English skills. Instead of feeling defeated, she took a unique path by specializing in lice removal, carving out a niche that others overlooked. Her approach was fresh and practical. Personalized treatment plans combined with a comforting touch for her clients. As she built her reputation, word spread quickly, leading to a booming business that catered to families needing help with lice. Not only did Eliana's determination and creativity shine through, but her success also highlighted her resilience and adaptability in the face of challenges. She transformed a simple service into a thriving enterprise, showing that when you embrace your unique strengths and connect with your community, anything is possible. Her story serves as an inspiring reminder that determination often leads to unexpected triumphs. How can we find our own niches in life, just like Eliana? Did you know the Sahara Desert is expanding rapidly? Each year, this massive hot desert stretches about 30 miles, 48 kilometers further, posing real challenges to surrounding areas. The cause? It's a mix of climate change, desertification, and human activities that disturb the landscape. As temperatures rise and rainfall declines, plants in the region struggle to survive, leading to a loss of vegetation. This loss allows the Sahara to creep into once fertile lands, threatening the livelihoods of communities that rely on agriculture. Farmers find it tougher to grow crops, and many people face water shortages as their environment transforms. The ongoing expansion of the Sahara not only affects local agriculture, but also creates broader ecological and economic challenges. As the desert grows, it alters weather patterns and threatens biodiversity, leading to a cascade of issues that impact both humans and wildlife. With its expansion showing no signs of slowing down, people must consider how to adapt and mitigate its effects on the vulnerable regions surrounding this iconic desert. Explore the underground homes of Coober Pedy. The Coober Pedy region in Australia has a unique solution to cope with the blazing desert heat. People here live in underground caves. Imagine a village that offers cool, comfortable living spaces just beneath the surface. These caves are cleverly crafted, providing natural insulation against scorching temperatures that can soar above 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, during summer days. Residents dug out these caves from the soft sandstone, creating cozy homes with multiple rooms, kitchens, and even living areas. The design of these underground homes makes them energy efficient and sustainable, allowing families to thrive in an otherwise harsh environment. Not only do these cave dwellers escape the heat, but they also embrace a fascinating lifestyle that connects them deeply with the land and its history. Visitors to Coober Pedy can witness this remarkable way of life, gaining insights into how communities adapt to extreme conditions. Isn't it amazing how innovation and nature can come together for survival? Discover the record-breaking paper airplane launch in Arizona. In 2012, a massive paper airplane, measuring an incredible 45 feet long, took to the skies in Arizona. This impressive feat used reinforced cardboard to not only ensure the plane's strength, but also to improve its aerodynamics. Engineers and enthusiasts gathered to witness this unique launch, showcasing how creativity and engineering skills combined can produce astonishing results. The airplane wasn't just about size, it also demonstrated principles of flight, like lift and drag, which are essential in aviation. Making a paper airplane might sound simple, but engineering one that can actually fly at such a scale is a different story. This launch highlighted how playful experimentation can lead to remarkable achievements and inspire future generations of builders and dreamers. Can you imagine what other incredible projects engineers will come up with next? Prepare to be amazed by the Salar de Uyuni. This incredible destination in Bolivia is the world's largest salt flat, stretching over 10,182 square kilometers. At an altitude of more than 11,800 feet, it offers breathtaking views and a unique natural phenomenon. During the rainy season, which typically occurs from December to April, a thin layer of water transforms the flat into a massive, shimmering mirror, reflecting the sky in a way that seems almost surreal. People flock here not just for its beauty, but for the stunning photo opportunities it presents. Imagine standing on an endless expanse of water where the horizon disappears. The result is a dreamlike landscape that captivates all who visit. Don't miss your chance to experience this extraordinary natural wonder and capture memories that will last a lifetime. Prepare to be amazed by unique Lesotho. Did you know that Lesotho is the only country in the world that is completely surrounded by another country? Nestled entirely within South Africa, this landlocked nation is often referred to as the kingdom in the sky due to its incredible altitude. With its lowest point sitting at over 1,400 meters or 4,593 feet above sea level, Lesotho boasts stunning mountain ranges, breathtaking landscapes, and a rich cultural heritage. The dramatic scenery offers a haven for hikers and nature lovers alike, while the Basotho people maintain vibrant traditions and have a distinctive identity shaped by their unique environment. Lesotho's climate varies greatly because of its elevation, leading to a diverse range of flora and fauna. Imagine experiencing a place where you can actually see snow-capped mountains, even in Africa. Isn't it fascinating how Lesotho's geographical features shape its culture and daily life? You might be shocked to learn that rats love jazz. A fascinating study revealed that these little creatures have surprising preferences when it comes to music. Researchers observed that when rats were sober, they opted for quiet, calm environments, showing their natural inclination to chill out. However, everything changed when cocaine was introduced into the mix. Under the influence of the drug, the rats displayed a keen interest in jazz music, suggesting they had a hidden party side ready to groove. This playful behavior highlights how substance use can affect choices, even in animals. The study opens doors to understanding how addiction can influence our perceptions and behaviors. It's an intriguing look at the complexities of animal psychology, making us wonder what other surprises nature has in store. Could there be more to animals than we realize? Did you know about Clinton's surprising scandal with Jennifer Flowers? In 1992, former President Bill Clinton faced serious allegations of an almost 10-year affair with cabaret singer Jennifer Flowers. This shocking claim emerged during Clinton's first campaign for the presidency and quickly turned into a media sensation. Flowers alleged that she had a long-term romantic relationship with Clinton, which was met with both disbelief and curiosity. As the news broke, Clinton adamantly denied the allegations, maintaining that he had never engaged in an affair with her. This scandal created a whirlwind of controversy, affecting public opinion and putting his campaign under intense scrutiny. The way Clinton handled the scandal also raised questions about his integrity and trustworthiness. When politicians face such personal challenges, it becomes a critical test of their character and ability to lead. This incident not only shaped Clinton's presidency, but also highlighted how media attention can amplify personal issues into political crises, affecting the course of history. What do you think of how scandals impact political figures? Is it really true that GPS relies on satellites? Absolutely. The Global Positioning System, or GPS, uses a fascinating network of satellites orbiting Earth to pinpoint our exact locations. Imagine a set of about 30 satellites, each continuously sending signals down to Earth. When your smartphone or GPS device receives these signals, it doesn't just listen to one, instead it picks up signals from at least 4 satellites. By calculating the time it takes for each signal to travel, your device can determine its distance from each satellite. This is called triangulation, and it helps create a precise location on Earth. Whether you're navigating through a city or finding your way on a hiking trail, GPS makes it possible to know exactly where you are. Isn't it amazing how this technology connects us to the world around us? Have you ever wondered why some die suddenly? Sudden arrhythmic death syndrome, SADS, is a puzzling condition that can claim the lives of seemingly healthy individuals, often leaving their families in shock and medical professionals scratching their heads. This syndrome usually affects younger people, often during sleep or intense physical activity without any prior symptoms. Despite extensive investigations, doctors sometimes cannot find an explanation for these tragic events, making it even more mysterious. The heart, which should be pumping steadily, can suddenly go out of rhythm, leading to a loss of consciousness and, tragically, death. Researchers are working hard to understand the genetic and environmental factors that may contribute to SADS, hoping to find ways to prevent this heart-stopping phenomenon. Could it be tied to unnoticed heart conditions or genetic predispositions? The ongoing studies aim to shed light on these questions and offer hope to families affected by this devastating syndrome. Did you know Finland loves saunas more than cars? This fascinating fact highlights the importance of saunas in Finnish culture, where the number of saunas actually exceeds the number of vehicles. In a country of just over 5 million people, there are about 2 million saunas, making them a cozy and essential part of everyday life. Saunas serve not only as a place to relax, but also as a social hub where friends and family gather to unwind and connect. The sauna experience is deeply rooted in tradition, with many Finns enjoying the warmth and steam to help them de-stress and reconnect with nature. People often take time to relax in the sauna after a long day, embracing the soothing warmth while enjoying a refreshing dip in a nearby lake or rolling in the snow during winter. In many ways, the sauna symbolizes Finnish values of wellness, harmony, and simplicity. With such a unique relationship with these steam-filled retreats, isn't it amazing to think about how saunas shape daily life in Finland? Let's uncover the truth about BuzzFeed's sponsored content. BuzzFeed, a popular digital media company, charges around $20,000 for packages that typically include 5 or 6 articles. This might sound like a lot, but it reflects the powerful reach of BuzzFeed's audience. With millions of readers engaging with its quirky quizzes and trending news, businesses see great potential in advertising through this platform. Sponsored content often blends seamlessly with BuzzFeed's unique style, allowing brands to connect genuinely with readers. Advertisers appreciate the creative control they get, as they can tailor the message to fit their brand's voice. However, it raises questions about transparency in advertising. Where does editorial content end and marketing start? As the lines between entertainment and advertising continue to blur, understanding how much companies pay for this exposure highlights the modern landscape of digital marketing. Why exactly does a fire change Hollywood history? In 1937, a massive fire raged through Fox Film Studios in New Jersey, leaving a permanent mark on the film industry. The blaze consumed an astounding 75% of the studio's films, including a treasure trove of silent movies that had captured the hearts of audiences years earlier. Imagine the stories that went up in flames, never to be seen again. This disaster highlighted the fragile nature of early filmmaking, where flammable materials and inadequate safety measures put countless works at risk. The loss was not just about the films themselves, but also the actors, directors, and the creative vision behind them. From then on, studios took fire safety more seriously, leading to better preservation practices in Hollywood. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the ever-present risks in the entertainment world and how a single event can shape the future of an entire industry. Can you believe coffee was once seen as evil? Before Pope Clement VIII stood up for this beloved drink in the early 1600s, many people in Europe thought of coffee as a sinister beverage. Its stimulating effects made some view it as a drink that could lead to questionable behavior, and its ties to Islamic culture didn't help its reputation either. Imagine sipping a cup of something so delicious, yet being told it might be linked to the devil. But everything changed when Pope Clement VIII decided to taste it for himself. After enjoying a warm cup, he declared coffee not only tasty, but a drink that should be embraced. His endorsement flipped the script for coffee across Europe, helping it gain popularity in society. Today, coffee is not just a drink. It's a ritual for millions, celebrated in cafes and homes worldwide. Isn't it fascinating how perceptions can shift so dramatically? Did you know flamingos have unique leg bending skills? These fascinating birds have a special way of bending their legs at the ankle, which gives them an elegant appearance while standing or wading in water. Unlike most animals that bend their legs at the knee, flamingos show off this unusual flexibility as they often balance on one leg. This quirky attribute helps them conserve body heat since standing on one leg minimizes heat loss. You might see these graceful birds in a variety of colors, from bright pink to orange, due to the carotenoids in their diet of algae and crustaceans. The bend at the ankle aids in their feeding, allowing them to sift through mud and shallow waters for food. Observing how they strut around, elegantly poised on those long, slender legs, is an amazing sight. So next time you see a flamingo, take a moment to appreciate not just its stunning color, but also the unique way it bends its legs, making it one of nature's most interesting birds. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Jon Rahm aced the Masters. During a recent training session at the iconic Augusta National Golf Club, Jon Rahm, a talented Spanish golfer, achieved a hole-in-one that left everyone in awe. This incredible feat occurred just days before the prestigious Masters tournament, highlighting Rahm's exceptional skill and focus. Imagine the scene: the crisp air, the lush greens, and the tension rising with every swing. As Rahm struck the ball, it soared through the sky, landing perfectly on the green and rolling straight into the hole. The crowd erupted in cheers, capturing one of those unforgettable moments that golfers dream about. For Rahm, this hole-in-one symbolizes not just a great achievement, but a pivotal moment in his golf career as he prepares to take on one of the toughest challenges in the sport. Can you imagine the confidence boost that comes from such a perfect shot? Yuma shines as the sunniest place on Earth. This remarkable city in Arizona basks in a stunning 4,015 hours of sunshine every year, making it a must-visit for sun lovers. With clear skies on 92% of its days, Yuma has earned the title of the sunniest place in the world, according to data from the World Health Organization. Imagine a place where you rarely see a cloud. Residents and tourists alike enjoy countless outdoor activities thanks to the abundant sunshine, from hiking and biking to relaxing by the Colorado River. This bright weather also contributes to Yuma's agriculture, as the area produces a significant amount of vegetables, fruits, and flowers, all thriving in the warm sun. The town celebrates its sunny reputation with festivals and events that highlight its unique climate and vibrant culture. Whether you're looking to escape the cold or simply soak up some rays, Yuma offers the ultimate sunny getaway. So are you ready to experience endless sunshine in Yuma? Guess what really drives excitement at Gonda Dinosaur Theme Park? This thrilling destination offers visitors an unforgettable attraction where they are symbolically eaten by a giant dinosaur. Imagine stepping into a realm filled with massive dinosaur replicas that roar and move, making you feel like you've traveled back in time to the Jurassic era. In this unique experience, tourists can engage in a playful scenario where a giant dinosaur appears to gobble them up, all in good fun. It combines education with entertainment as families learn about these magnificent creatures while immersing themselves in imaginative play. Kids and adults alike can capture amazing photos and share laughs, making it a memorable part of their visit. The Gonda Dinosaur Theme Park goes beyond typical amusement parks by offering this interactive experience that sparks curiosity about dinosaurs and their world. So whether you're a dinosaur fanatic or just looking for a fun day out, this park has something for everyone. Ready to dive into the dino adventure? Prepare to be amazed by Venus flytraps. These incredible carnivorous plants are a true marvel of nature, native only to specific areas in North and South Carolina. Their fascinating feeding mechanism involves luring unsuspecting insects with sweet nectar. When a curious bug touches the tiny trigger hairs inside the trap twice, the leaves snap shut with astonishing speed, making this one of the fastest movements in the plant kingdom. This rapid action not only captures the insect, but also helps the flytrap thrive in its nutrient-poor soil. Once the trap closes, the plant produces digestive juices to break down its prey, absorbing valuable nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. This clever adaptation allows Venus flytraps to flourish in environments where other plants might struggle. Want to learn more about how these unique plants survive in their habitats?